Hi there, Tom Romeo from PCS, here to show you a new feature in Traverse. And while we're showing you the new feature in Traverse, I want to also point out that if you notice here, we are in Safari. Now you can no longer download Safari on a Windows PC, so obviously I'm doing this from a Mac. Now I'm really doing this from my PC. I'm using a thing called VNC emulator, and it's kind of like a remote desktop into my Mac. I have a Mac Mini on the shelf, but I don't have a lot of real estate and a lot of monitors, so I'm remoted into my Mac Mini. Okay, and you see here, I'm connected to Traverse in a secure site, and this is an Azure VM. I'm also connected to Traverse in a non-secure site. It's also an Azure VM, and we're going to go look at that. And to show you that Safari, it is a recent version 13. So it's a current version of Safari. So I'm going to log into Traverse here, and you see how it looks just like it would in Mozilla or Chrome. And I have to remember to not hit the Tab key because Tab does something else in Safari, but the Enter key worked here. And I can look up my item as I would have, and I can click on Print, and everything works the way it did on a Windows browser, but now we're in Safari. Now you notice here there's a new menu item on the home page. This is brand new, and if I click it, you see how it brought up all of this is a very small demo that we did for H&R Block, so there's not a lot of data, and obviously it's all fictional data, but you notice how all of the assets are here. And because we're using a single asset type in this system, you see how it doesn't say asset ID, it says form, right? And if I drag this scroll bar, I can look at everything I want along that line. And by highlighting any one of these, I can then see which one I've selected. So when I scroll across, I could see which one and what the data is. So it's for quick lookup. There are filters. So if I wanted to, let's say, I added also that wildcard search for SQL. So now only the Trump tax returns appear. If I clear the filter, they'll all come back. And if I double click one of these, it opens up the assets page. Here's a different system. I'm going to log into this one. This is a demo we did for Crestron to track all of their virtual machines. So here are all the virtual machines they've got up in Azure, right? And, it's all fictional data. And you see how now we've got a record count of 188. But the data's all there, and it pretty much works the same way. I can click on Print, and it'll print the highlighted item. So I can do this quickly from this page rather than having to individually. I could filter my data. Let's say I'll filter by OS version. Okay, so now I've got fewer items, and then I could pick any one of these and print the barcode. And we'll go back to the other system. So that's all I wanted to show you, quick and dirty. And I killed two birds with one stone. I'm showing you that Traverse does work quite well from an Apple. You would install it on a Windows server, obviously. But if you've got Apples in the office, you can use your Apple to browse the same way you would use Chrome or Mozilla Firefox or Microsoft Edge or Microsoft Internet Explorer or Opera or any other browser that you like, and use Traverse, as effectively. So that's it. Thank you for your time. Thanks for watching, and remember, you can download all of our software from our website.